I just kept being consistent because at this point in my life, this was the only thing worked. God was just molding me and saying, look, I'm going to make you perfect your personality because people gravitate to your personality. I need you. Time for you to go be my servant. And that's really what the comedy and all that is. Me doing my calling, bro. It's for me and you. So I understand that this shit is bigger than me, bro. I thought I was gonna be like really in the streets for the rest of my life. Go tell your people that there's so many other ways to get some money. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't too many options back then.
PC, what up, brother?
Private, what's poppin'?
Man, I know you tired. You just got off a tour.
I mean, we here, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you
We
for,
thuggin'.
still blessing us with your presence.
Most definitely, man. We here, man. What's happening?
What's happening, my guy? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. You know what I mean? I'm blessed. You know what I mean? We're alive. You know what I mean? We still here. We still able. You know what I mean? God done granted us the strength to keep on going. So you know what I'm saying? That's the you know what I'm saying, the anthem that we push.
Facts. I made some alterations to the questions because of what you just did, right?
Right.
You just got off a tour. You still had to show up. You tired as hell.
Right.
I'm pretty sure it's hard for you to show up in these spaces when you tired, man. You just got finished working.
Right.
Tell us the importance of continuing to show up even in the moments where you don't feel like it, where you don't actually want to show up.
Well, it's more so showing up when you got relationships. Like Cam is my dog. And the reason why I say Cam is my dog is because back in the day, Cam was the first person to ever put me on the billboard. And he was the first person to put me in Atlanta. Cam, where you at?
Pull up, Cam.
Nah, real shit.
Pull up.
Listen, where you at, Cam? You walked outside. He with my team, you dig what I'm saying? With Ariel and John, like, bro, they put me on the billboard in Atlanta. And it was for like a trial run for like maybe say 2 months. And Cam, it was a month. Man, Cam had me on that bitch for 6 months. And it was a big face on How Meal, and I'll never forget that shit. And I always said, bro, whatever you need from me, bro, I always I will repay you with whatever, just loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Because you also help with, you know what I'm saying, me and my career on just helping enhance it. And he be like, bro, what you want for, like, just to come pop up? I'm like, bro, I want nothing. This is for free. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like relationship based. You want to make sure that you keep loyal friends that's around you that want to help see you elevate. You dig what I'm saying? I want to help him just like how he helped me. So anytime he need me, I'm going to pull up because I know he one phone call away. So that's more so what you want to continue to do. Like in any business, you want to make great relationships with reliable people.
I want to ask you, I'm going to let you jump in, Anisa, but it seems like in this industry, it's like a dog-eat-dog world, right? In this industry, it seems like they salute everything but the real, everything but being genuine. Right. And everything you just said was about being loyal, being genuine, being a man of your word. Right. How does it feel to be able to be that person to help somebody else out when that might not even have been your experience coming up?
You know, you want to be a generous giver anyway. You dig what I'm saying? Even if it may not benefit you, you got to understand that everybody's an angel. Certain people are angels, and you may have been an angel for that person. But when you're doing a good deed, just know that everything is going to be okay. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, if you was to be the person you are, how people are to you, you'll probably be a bad person. You see what I'm saying? You pick up on traits just because somebody did it to you. You're like, all right, fuck them then. I'm gonna do this to the next person. No, you should not let things that happen to you in your life like break your character. You see what I'm saying? Your character is always what people gonna remember you by. So a person always want to be around or work with somebody that they can trust. You feel what I'm saying? So Cam, I know Cam was somebody that I could trust, that when he did that, it wasn't no nothing. It was just like, hey man, you need to be on the billboard. You gonna be big. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put you on High Mill for 6 months. Bam! And I used to ride past it wondering when they was gonna take that shit down. But it was just like, bro, I believed in somebody who believed in me. You dig what I'm saying? So it's just like, you don't look at life when people harm you and come at you. You just gotta keep faith in God and just keep on working. Everything gonna be all right.
And I think one thing that we've seen with you is that you are extremely faith-based. But before we take it there, I do want to say that I don't want to put on you that being the strong friend is something that you signed up for.
Right.
So in all of these spaces and all these different moments where you have to be strong or show up in all these different spaces, how are you refilling your cup? Because there's been plenty of times for me where I have been what I like to reference a red Solo cup.
Right.
It can be used for so many things. I know there's some champion beer pong players in here, but that cup for me had a lot of holes in it.
Right.
So every time I would try to fill it, water was seeping out of places I couldn't even identify. So what are you doing, and how do you identify as cup-wise?
Well, first of all, you got to start patching up the holes in your cup. You steady trying to refill it, knowing you got holes in your cup. So basically, I go to God for everything, strength, guidance, you know what I'm saying? And I listen to people, you know what I'm saying? I understand that people are in my life and I'm in people's life, and I understand that. And you got to use things and take what you use them and then implement it into your world. You dig what I'm saying? It's like when kids are growing up and they're in sports, you're looking at it that he's just playing sports. He may not make it to the NBA, but that whole little energy, that whole little segment when he was in sports, he was building character, discipline, learning how to depend on others, learning how to be a support, learning how to be a team player. All right, learning how to be a lead player. You learn so much in everything in life. It's on you to use the good and the bad for motivation. And, you know, I listen to motivational speeches and, you know, definitely like for affirmation. Like, okay, I'm on the right path. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because it do get hard and it do get weary. But, man, when you know God gonna make sure you straight, you don't even really care about the clouds and not being able to see the path. Just walk.
And sorry, real quick. And I've heard a lot in your skits how you reference your parents are older.
Right.
Based on where you are in your journey now and all that you've come through, what's a piece of advice they have given you that resonates over and over again as you hit different stages, as you talk to crowds like this, when you just need that keep going mentality?
You know, just being appreciative, being thankful for what you have and not worry about what you don't have. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I had an old solid foundation too, because I'm like in the middle. I grew up with the young, but I had my old background, and they really was a praying background. It was a solid foundation. You know what I'm saying? And it kept a lot of people that I see in the church are still free to this day. See what I'm saying? When we was growing up, because we were steered in the right direction. Everything bad that happened in my life, it was my own decision. I was in the streets. We stayed there, but I chose to sell drugs. I chose to do all that. Like, my mom ain't not have. Okay, we ain't not have, so what? Shit. I went out there and did that. So it was like I had a balance to understand that, okay, that's survival. But this is going to keep my balance where I can control my mental and my emotions. And my spirit got to guide me. Which one you going to allow you to guide you? A lot of people leading off the mind. A lot of people leading off the emotion. I lead off with the spirit. Dig what I'm saying?
That's a fact, and I want to stay there, right? I wanted to talk to you. It's funny that you said that, because I wanted to talk to you with coming from the streets, having that street mentality with navigating in the industry. But before we go there, you talked about refilling your cup.
Right.
You talked about how, like, you grew up in a, like, your parents is old. Like, my mom's is 75 now, so I understand.
Right.
But it was still things that she instilled in me that I wasn't able to really see until I went through it myself, even though she been instilled it to me. What was like your come to life moment where you was like, oh, I have to refill my cup. Oh, God is the source. When did you really have to see that on your own outside of your parents' guidance?
I knew God was always the source. I was a child. I was a human being who looked for others to save me. Or as, all right, if I need a job, well, shit, I know you're a manager. You know I'm a good worker. Hi, nigga. All right, shit. Shit, you the nigga with the bricks, goddamn. I'm trying to sell cocaine. Fuck with me. Shit, that ain't working. Shit. I thought you was my friend. I done did everything with you, but then you just looked me in my face and said, I ain't asked you to. Say no. Shit, say no more. I thought it was just ride or die, my boy. Shit. So I keep I keep risking my life for everybody else. And not really just saying, hold your horses. What's in front of you? You see what I'm saying? Like, it took for me to get stabbed up for me to actually sit down. Once again, my brother called me. Yeah, pulling up. You know how that shit go from the west side. Shit, pull up. Let's do it. Didn't quite go our way, but shit, let's do it. But then when I got stabbed up, it was a realization of saying, all right, God know I'm great with my hands and I'm hard-headed. I'm stubborn. If I do good at something, I'm very great at whatever I do. I don't care what nobody say. If I do it, I'm gonna be great. That's why I'm multi-talented like that. My mama put me in a lot of shit, and it forced me to be great, even if I didn't like it. You see what I'm saying? So he was like, you know what? I'm glad I didn't ever get a good taste of what dope dealing felt like. I'm glad I didn't get a good taste of what hitting a real big lick felt like, because I wouldn't have became the man that I am today, because, nigga, it's like a shark when you taste blood, nigga. I get my first 5,000. This what I'm doing. So how do I become the best this? You see what I'm saying? So when I got stabbed, he was like, sit down. I'm finna make you use your brain, not your hands and what's around you. I'm gonna make you use your brain so you can see what's around you. So when you get ready to get back out there, you prepared. I want you to think first instead of looking. And that's what I did. You dig what I'm saying? My partner Fat and Paid came to me with a phone, started talking about Vine and shit. And I'm like, man, what the hell? I sell cocaine, but what the hell you talking about? But I couldn't sell cocaine, so I had to sit and listen to my friend, which means God is speaking through him to me, because he know who you gonna listen to. You see what I'm saying? So that's why sometimes I be on my friends like, hey, nigga, it's not me that's talking to you, bro. It's God talking through me to you. I'm really tired of telling you this same shit.
But I got you because God told me to tell you.
You feel me? Why do you think I'm talking to be talking?
Right.
So it's like when you have that understanding about life, and you gotta understand that, yeah, whatever you put out there, you'll get back. Yeah, cool and whatever. But you just got to understand that even life may not go how you wanted to go. Long as you kept God first and you stayed prayed up and you kept your faith, your eternal life is better.
And I wanna take a moment, because typically when I have conversations like this, I like to start by asking, how are you doing?
Right.
Because granted, this is not a woe is me moment. This is not to reshine a light on everything that you have been through, but I think us as a community, it is our responsibility to make sure that we check on our people. Mm-hmm. And so from a standpoint of just being empathetic and caring about you, not only as the person who entertains all of us, but just as a person, how are you?
How am I? I mean, probably like how every regular human feel. You know? Do I like people? No. Do I care about what you're going through? No. Do I care to help? No. But that's my mind. The spirit in me keeps me up, keeps me smiling, keeps me continuing to get out of my bed and come do stuff like this, because I know where when it's my turn, when it's my time, I want to be able to look the high power and with grace and saying that I was obedient, even when I didn't want to, you know. And it helps me to be a better person, because a lot of people just doing what they want to do, and you can tell, you like, boy, ain't nothing stopping you. You have no discipline. You just gonna keep doing what you want to do. Say no more. Say no more. But the spirit guides you in a certain direction. Yeah, the flesh gonna get tempted, and yeah, you gotta understand, I'm from the hood, shout. I'm from the street, shout. I'm from the west side. All this shit that y'all seeing when y'all go outside, this my shit. No cap. They all me. But I can't get conformed to not wanting better for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I understand what's going on outside, but it's like you continuously to see people who don't want better for them, like for you, not for nobody else. What about for you? Do you want to wake up and you keep saying, I understand how you feel, but I'm telling you, it's not his obligation or her obligation to save you. You still ain't called his name. You still ain't asked God for direction. You gonna stay right there. You see what I'm saying? So it's more so like, once you understand life and understand you got to balance on things, you can't knock what happened to you in your life. You only got to adjust. You feel me? Because this shit'll drive you crazy. This shit crazy. It's a lot. It's a lot, especially when you got to deal with it and you got to deal with it for others and everybody's watching you and trying to figure out, and you like, I still don't know what the fuck going on. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, you got to always think about the good. That's what's going to always keep you going. It's like, you know what? At least I made it through the day. I had food on my table. I may not be feeling good, but everybody around me smiling. Shit, all right. That's good for me. You see what I'm saying? You got to keep yourself in great energy, and you got to want to understand that there is a better. And once you understand that there is a better, you won't look at what's going on or the hurt or the pain, because you're going to feel that regardless. That's why people who've been hurt understand hurt don't never go nowhere. It's a forever feel. So when a motherfucker wants you to break down that day, that already showed me what side you playing for. You don't even know I'm a warrior for the higher power. What you talking about? You want me to take out my shield, take out my armor, and fold? And there's a whole battlefield going on? Man, if you don't move out the way, I'll weep later. But right now, we got to fight. And sometimes the fight feels good when victory is on your side.
We were talking beforehand just about Jay is actually a new father.
Right. Oh, pop your shit, my boy.
Yeah. You the pappy. Yeah, no, he's a new dad. And right. We were having a conversation before this just around the responsibility that not only comes with serving the family, but right. But serving yourself. And I reference what happens when you get on a plane. They say, put your mask on before you try to help other people. But if you are Bible, then you understand that it says, love God, love self, love others. Mm-hmm. And so I think that, too, when we think about the pain that women go through when bringing new life into the world, I shift my mind to the pain that Black men feel day to day. And we experience these different levels of pain, but we're both going through them, right? Right. So I say all this to say, in everything that you just said to me about just showing up and having to be this person, you got to show up for family. You have to show up for your children. You got to show up. Don't have to, but you choose to show up for us. Mm-hmm. I got to give you your flowers for continuously choosing, not just me, but me and. What weight do you feel as you navigate these different spaces to continue leaning on not only me, but the and? Because you could easily put a period behind the me.
Right. It goes back to understand that God's grace is the best, especially when you know He forgiving you.
He already did.
I think that's the people. I done been forgave plenty of time.
Yo, it's crazy because she asked the question and you was like, how do you feel? And he's like, man, I'm like everybody else, like every other human. Like sometimes I don't like people. Sometimes I don't want to help, but I still show up and do.
Right.
And it made me think of like God's love, God's grace. Imagine if God was to us who we are to other people.
That's all I be saying.
And it's crazy that we having this conversation because I didn't even think we would go there. And I'm like, I love God like, man, like no other. And the fact that we sitting up here and talking about it, it's somebody out there who wants to love God like that, but don't know how to hear Him, don't know what that sounds like. You're somebody who's sitting on stage who's super successful, and we all look to you like, that's DC Young Fly. Right. And you still can show up here as a God-fearing man.
Right.
How are you able to hear God?
That's why it goes back to lessons and understanding. Like I said, when I got stabbed, he was talking through my partner to me.
How did you know that was God?
Because it came back around again. I ignored it the first time.
He said, I'm going to show you again.
And if I would have ignored it the second time, I wouldn't be here. That's how I know. That's why I pay attention when motherfuckers talking. Because I think everybody wants that particular voice. 'Cause even when I speak, I know sometimes I'm like, okay, I say my prayers for me, but I'm like, but if there's something you want me to say, allow me to have the words to say it. Because I don't know every fucking thing. Fuck wrong with y'all niggas, man. That's true. I don't know shit. I know nothing. My life, what you hear is experience. It's wisdom from past. I can't tell you about tomorrow. I can't tell you about 10 years from now. I can only give you instructions to guide you to get to tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, when he told me, bro, you need to do Vine, bro. And it'd be something so small, like, and this is what he said. This how it played out. He said, you need to do Vine. Matter of fact, let me tell you, this is why I say you gotta be a generous person, right? Now I'm stabbed up. I'm gonna paint the picture for y'all. This is how this shit start. It's in 2013. I'm stabbed up. I got both of my hands wrapped up, only my thumb out. And you know, at that point, World Star is our only TV. So I'm on World Star. So this when Vine compilation was just getting on World Star, doing all that shit, right? I just so happened to see my partner on the Vine compilation. So as a real nigga who like to see niggas do good shit, I called him and said, hey, nigga, I see you on World Star. Keep popping your shit. He like, nigga, you out of jail? I said, yeah, nigga. He said, nigga, I'm supposed to been pulled up on you. Matter of fact, I've been telling these folk about you. Now, first of all, I don't know nothing about no Vine. I don't know nothing, but why is you telling people about me? This is God preparing me. He's already letting people know somebody's on his way. So I'm like, okay, I walked that shit to the left. He pulled up on me. Hey, bud, you need to goddamn do this Vine shit. But what you talking about, bud? I said cocaine. I don't know what you talking about. I'm just waiting for these cats to get out of my hands so I can fuck the block up again. You dig what I'm saying? All right. Two months go by. 2 months go by. We chilling. I'm still in the hood, just waiting for this shit to. I'm just waiting. I'm just recuperating. You feel me? I'm just working this shit out. At this point, my hand can't move. None of this shit can't move. So my shit fucked up. I'm just trying to figure this shit out. He pull up on me. My boy Fanny Pay pull up on me. Smoke one. Let's do it. Smoke one. Hey, nigga.
You gotta hold it with the thumb, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, talking about with the thumb.
Yeah,
but
with
nah,
the thumb.
that's why. I was holding it with the thumb, but it was with the cash. So I see the nigga, you know, I'm watching him do the little shit. Like, I'm watching the nigga do the little record for 5-6 seconds. And I'm looking at the nigga. I'm like, man, what the fuck is you doing? And he like, man, this the Vine shit I was telling you about. Man, you need to do this shit. I said, bro, I ain't with all this shit. He said, bro, this shit really easy, bro. All you gotta do is just make you a profile. Matter of fact, record on my page and just see what it do. I swear on everything. I said, bro, record on your page and see what it do. I'm like, bro, what is this shit? Because I was scared. I don't even like social media. I don't even like people. I sell drugs. Why are you watching me with? I don't like none of this shit. I record a video, bro. I just did some stupid shit, bro. We just sitting in the car. I'm already high here. I just did some stupid shit. Posted, and they wouldn't even bring that ass in. It was just some stupid shit. That came a year and a half later. I posted this shit. Nigga, he talking about, boy, my shit going crazy, nigga. You got like 10,000 revines. I'm like, what is a revine? He talking about 10,000 people done reposted this shit. I'm like, let me see. He showed it to me. He like, bro, just make a page, bro. I get an Android. At that time, I can't record at night because, you know, that shit blurry as hell. So I got to wait in the morning to record. And then I'm like, man, this shit really lame as fuck. You feel what I'm saying? So I started. I ain't really getting the groove of it. And then I ended up getting an iPhone. I stole it.
From where?
I mean, I don't know if, but they know I stole it.
I feel you.
I stole it.
I think I stole my first iPhone from a person.
I stole it. Just know I stole it and put that motherfucking Vine on that iPhone, man. And, bro, when I said, bro, that shit changed my life, and I was just really skeptical. I was like, bro, what the fuck is this, bro? What do you mean 20? I was really nervous. I was like, so you telling me 20,000 people just follow me? I look up tomorrow, it's 30,000. The next day, it's 40,000. Nigga, I look up the next day, I swear on everything, now I'm going up 10,000 every fucking night. I was really nervous.
What? But let me ask you this: what Vine do people hit you with most?
It's majority to bring that ass here because what I was doing, I was just being consistent. And once I realized, I was like, oh shit. So you telling me 200,000 people follow me. Now, if I posted some shit, that means 200,000 people gonna see it. Okay, fuck that. I'm finna get a record deal. I'm finna put out my music. Because I was already doing that because people who really from the A really know me from the music first. So I put that out. Music said, I said, shit. That ain't nothing but just 200,000 people heard my shit. Ain't nothing moved. I was like, I'm still in these streets. Fuck. What do? I just kept being consistent because at this point in my life, this was the only thing worked. But it was just like back to selling dope and robbing. It worked. So I was always interested and be like, Even though I was confused, bro, and nervous, bro, I was just like, bro, what is this shit, bro? I wake up, bro, you telling me, bro, now it's 700,000 people. I didn't really start understanding this shit was for real till I got probably like 3 million. You feel what I'm saying? Then I was just like, all right, what is this? Stand-up comedian, cool. I always been funny, voted class clown in high school, but God was just molding me and saying, look, I'm going to make you perfect your personality because people gravitate to your personality. I need you. Time for you to go be my servant. And that's really what the comedy and all that is. Me doing my calling, bro. It's for me and you. You dig what I'm saying? Because I can stop this shit, but then look how many people, it's like, bro, now where they gonna lead to for some type of strength or some type of guidance? Because you see what the fuck going on out here in the world. They trying to mix our religion with some old other shit. I don't know what the fuck going on.
No cap.
But you better be woke and trying to understanding that the unrighteous is moving. But you better be righteous to tell them to back the fuck up.
That discernment, okay.
You dig what I'm saying? So that's just with life, period. So I understand that this shit is bigger than me, bro. Cause I understand that mental, all that. I thought I was gonna be selling dope for the rest of my life. Thought I was gonna be like really in the streets for the rest of my life. But it was like, no, sir, there's other ways. And it's like, go tell your people that there's so many other ways to get some money. And look what time we in now. You ain't gotta be selling no dope or playing no ball to be a cool ass nigga.
You can be yourself.
That's
you
a
just
fact.
be yourself.
That's a fact, yeah. It's actually cool to be yourself now.
That's all I'm saying. It wasn't too many options back then.
Yo, I wanted to, first of all, I'm sorry. How we looking on time? We good?
We good.
This is a audience operated.
Make sure them cards downstairs now. We here by magic.
Hold on. I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
I wanted to let you know this is an audience operated interview. I'm so sorry we've been so selfish. We was asking the questions that we wanted to know. So we're gonna open the floor up for questions.
I got them on the card.
Okay.
They're on the card.
I had one more question though.
Talk.
For the young ladies and the young fellas out there who's just getting into this industry.
Right.
It's almost like chameleons in the industry where you don't know who is who.
Right.
And when you got into the industry, coming from the streets,
right,
how were you able to differentiate how to operate in the industry
right,
versus this is how I operate in the streets? Because it's two different things and you got to learn that.
But once you know business is business, it don't matter where you at. The streets, corporate, business is business.
Is that true?
Business is business.
Because in the streets, if somebody don't handle business, we react in a different way.
You still react in a different way in the corporate world. I take you out of court.
Okay,
Business is business.
Touche.
It's the same way, but this the thing with it, right? The streets taught me how to be aggressive. I know how to juggle 3-4 things at one time and understand that, bro, literally you have to have a grind, bro. Like, I learned my grind from the streets. I can show you, if you really want to make some money, bro, it's a pamphlet where you just sit your ass down every day, do the same shit. You don't have to want for shit. You don't need for shit. You only taking care of you or maybe somebody else around you. Stop spending excess money. We don't have financial literacy. Our IQ is low as fuck. We keep spending so much money on unnecessary shit. I know so many niggas who done had $10,000. You done fucked it up trying to ball for the next nigga who got $2,000. So your priorities is in the wrong place instead of you trying to elevate and leave a legacy. We're not trying to leave shit. We just me, my. Like, all this shit got to be left to my kids and they kids. So it's like, you know how many fish fries we got to do every time somebody die? You mean this nigga ain't got shit? So we got to keep going buy fish every time a nigga leave up out of here. Come on, man. Nigga ain't living 45 years for a fish fry, my boy.
Speaking of leaving legacy, before we bring Shelly up here, I want to make sure that we end on a high note because you have done some amazing things in your career, and we've spent a lot of time talking about how to overcome things.
Yes, yeah.
But let me not let you leave the stage without saying you are the host of a game show, and a lot of comedians don't see that. And let me tell you something. Wait a second. Let me tell you something. That's not even on my cards. I've been waiting to tell you that. I've been waiting to look
She told me she wanted to say that.
No, I have to look you in your face and say that because so many people never get the chance to even touch a microphone, but people don't understand what comes with that.
Right.
So can you just pop your shit one time for the people out there? Like, I want you to squeal, holler, do all the things that you need to do.
I mean, you know, God get all the glory. You dig what I'm saying?
That's real nice.
God get all the glory. You dig what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when you for real about your shit and understand your purpose and understand, you know what I'm saying? That's how it looks.
That's what the favor of God look like.
That's how it looks, y'all. Like, you should want to be great in whatever you do. I don't care what the fuck it is, nigga. A plumber, I don't give a fuck. You the firefighter, nigga. Be the greatest firefighter. Be the greatest. That's why whenever I touch, nigga, I'm trying to be great at it. That's why God was like, no, stop trying to sell dope. Stop trying to do that. You're trying to be super great, and you're gonna keep hitting your fucking head, and you're gonna be useless when you have so much. But it's gonna go right down the drain because you fucking hard-headed. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, be great. Don't want to be complacent, even if you're not getting the reward you may think you should receive. It's just the principle that, don't you want to learn from it? Or you learning that I'm being misused and I'm overqualified? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, whatever position that you in, bro, just make sure you want to be great, man. All that being stagnant, being complacent shit, that shit for the weak for me, man.
Yo, it's crazy because I'm glad you brought that up, right? So many people look at game show as like the highest tier of their career when it comes to comedy. Like we see Steve Harvey, like, that's where I want to be. Right. You're there yet now. But also, oftentimes, we always find another level to want to get past. Are you able to sit in that and enjoy where you are?
Who?
You.
Let me tell you the realest shit ever, right? You enjoy it while you're doing it because it's the calling. Mm-hmm. So that's the time you enjoy it. Once it's over with, your check cleared, that shit done. You got to go to the next shit. You think I'm sitting there like, hey, man, you check my game show out. That shit over with. We 13 episodes gone. We only shot 20. What, I got to hold on to them other samples? Man, I'm on to the next project, buddy. That did what it did. I got to do what I got to do. That's the, I can't be complacent. I can't dwell on it. Whatever you put out, you want to make sure that it's impactful 5, 6, 7 years. You want to make sure that whatever you do is like, oh, okay, it's impactful and it lasts long. If you got a product that lasts for 2 days, that shit bad, buddy.
I feel that.
That shit bad.
So before we put a bow on this, I'm gonna, it might not hit the same, but Shelly, bring that ass here.
Shelly!
We have a situation.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Oh no, it's a great thing.
Okay.
So I'm here again, guys. So I just want to say thank you again. Y'all have rocked out. I have seen some of y'all since 10 this morning. We've been grinding it out. Y'all been doing what I need y'all to do. We've been posting. We going live. We got followers going up. We got photos. This, that. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see the recaps. But what I hope y'all have seen is from Vic Blends, from Cam, from Jid, from DC, the theme is the same. The tone is the same. Nothing is about me. Nothing is about I. It's about we. It's about collaboration. It's about just a purpose. And once you find your purpose, don't let anyone else shy you from that, no matter what it is. Like he said, a firefighter. If you wake up tomorrow and God put on your heart to be a firefighter, you might want to roll with it. Because if you're trying to push away from it, you're gonna keep getting hit in the face. So that's why here we do what we're led to felt to do. We may not even know how we're gonna pull this off, but we always pull it off because it's just what we're supposed to be doing. So I say all that to say, this man right here, this is like celebrity, like this is a real, this is dope. He asked us for nothing. He asked us for nothing. We tried to offer, he asked us for nothing. And I'm literally like, Sunshine, please, like, what can I do? She's like, no, he's straight. I'm like, no, we have to do something. So as you know, he gives back to the community. He has his, the crew? Yes, sir. Yes, you got the crew. So we want to make sure that you can continue to do that. While you on the Hollywood Squares, Celebrity Squares, look, let me get the name right. No trademark, Celebrity Squares.
Pop your shit.
And watch it, because I be watching it while I cook. Me and my baby laughing. We love it. But we want to make sure while you on the road and you doing that your community is still held down. So we want to present you with this $2,500 check.
Oh, shit. Y'all still gave me some goddamn money.
For the community crew.
Okay, thank you.
And we just want to say thank you, because you did not have to pull up. I don't know if y'all know, I have some of the biggest Hawks fans in here, and I just happened to Google the schedule, and I told Cam, and I said, I don't care who playing. And then Sunshine hit me like, I said, no. I know what time that game starts.
That motherfucker, I thought it was at 7:30.
No, I said that game started at 3:30.
And I get what? I went home and laid down just so I could be here.
And
I still ain't go to the game.
And he didn't have to do that, so that's what I'm saying, like, he did not have to do that. So just thank you so much. Thank you.